Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Recently, we have received somber news about the passing of some extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. We will also recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. George Schenk, a television writer and producer for the beloved long-running series NCIS, died peacefully at his home in Brentwood. He was 82. His death was announced by his family. Schenk was the son of the late film and TV producer Aubrey Schenk and great-nephew of the legendary Nicholas and Joseph Schenk, who ran MGM and 20th Century Fox during Hollywood's golden age and were part of the industry's major movers and shakers for much of the first half of the 20th century. With more than 40 years as a producing partner with Frank Cardea, Schenk's prolific producing credits stretch back to the late 1970s and early 80s on such popular series as Fantasy Island, Bring 'Em Back Alive, the 1982 adventure series starring Bruce Boxleitner, and the 1984 detective series Crazy Like a Fox starring Jack Warden and John Rubinstein as a father and son investigator team. But his signature series was NCIS, the long-running series. It began in 2003 and continues today, that depicts a team of special agents for the Naval Criminal Investigative Service. The show combines the twin dramas of military life and police procedural. Schenk joined the series as a writer, taking over as co-showrunner, following the 2016 death of showrunner Gary Glassberg. Schenk retired in 2018. Mark Harmon, who won acclaim and legions of devoted fans playing NCIS Supervisory Special Agent Leroy Jethro Gibbs for the first 19 seasons of the series, said in a statement, "So sorry to hear the news on George. The professionalism and tenacity of George and Frank changed the face of the show. I'm so appreciative of the team and teamwork they both represented." Born February 12, 1942 in New York City, Schenk graduated from the University of Southern California and earned a graduate degree in the first class of the film school's New Writers Program. After school, he served in the U.S. Navy. After a brief solo career as a writer on independent movies, Schenk collaborated with Cardea on many successful series such as the aforementioned Crazy Like a Fox and Bring 'Em Back Alive, as well as Pros and Cons starring James Earl Jones and Richard Crenna, and the short-lived The Cosby Mysteries. Schenk, known as a devoted mentor to many aspiring TV writers, was predeceased by his wife of more than 50 years, Virginia Schenk, who died last year. He is survived by their two sons, Kirk and Jeff, daughters-in-law, Allison and Natalie, and grandchildren, Aiden, Andrew, Ryan, Jordan, and Owen. A private memorial service will be held for family and close friends. In lieu of flowers, the family requests that donations be made to the Writers Guild Foundation in George Schenk's memory, supporting young writers pursuing their dreams. The music world has lost a remarkable talent with the passing of Eric Carmen at the age of 74. Known for his evocative voice and poignant songwriting, Carman's influence spanned decades, leaving an everlasting mark on the pop and rock music landscape. Eric Carmen emerged on the music scene as the dynamic frontman of the Raspberries, a band that became a cornerstone of the power pop genre with hits like Go All the Way. His ability to blend rock's electric energy with irresistibly catchy melodies captured the hearts of fans around the world. However, it was his solo career that truly showcased his versatility as an artist. Hits such as All by Myself, Hungry Eyes, and Never Gonna Fall in Love Again are testaments to his skill as a lyricist and composer, resonating with audiences for their emotional depth and melodic prowess. Placed in the soundtracks of many lives, epitomized by his contributions to iconic film soundtracks, including the unforgettable Hungry Eyes from the Dirty Dancing soundtrack, which became a defining anthem of the 1980s. Carmen's sudden departure in his sleep is a profound loss to the music community. His wife, Amy Carmen, expressed the deep sorrow of the family, highlighting his joy in knowing that his music had touched so many lives. His legacy is not just in the notes of his songs, but in the passion and soul he poured into every performance and recording. As the music world mourns Eric Carmen, we celebrate his vast contributions to the fabric of music history. His melodies will linger in the air and in our hearts, a reminder of a talent truly remarkable and a life vibrantly lived. Eric Carmen's music will continue to inspire and move us, a lasting legacy of a true musical pioneer. The music world mourns the loss of a true virtuoso, Sean Martin, whose brilliant compositions and performances echoed far beyond the jazz clubs and concert halls where he played. Martin, a seven-time Grammy Award winner, passed away at the tender age of 45, leaving a legacy defined by his deep musicality and soul-stirring melodies. Sean Martin wasn't just a member of Snarky Puppy. He was a pivotal force in the band, renowned for his dynamic keyboard, playing that effortlessly bridged genres and traditions. His work extended beyond the band, sharing stages and studios with icons like Kirk Franklin, whose projects contributed to some of Martin's Grammy wins. His impact on music was profound, as he blended elements of gospel, jazz, and soul to create a sound uniquely his own. Born and raised in Dallas, Texas, Martin's journey in music began at an astonishingly young age, mastering the piano by the age of 4. His academic pursuits in music at the University of North Texas further honed his skills, setting the stage for a career that would influence a generation. Martin's passion for music was matched only by his dedication to it, often sharing his knowledge with aspiring musicians and serving as a beacon of inspiration. As we reflect on his life and contributions, let us remember Sean Martin, not only for the music he made, but for the heart he brought to every note. His melodies may have ceased, but his influence will resonate for generations to come. Rest in peace, Sean Martin, a brilliant musician and a beautiful soul. Charles Cyphers, best known for his role as Lee Brackett in the Halloween films, died Sunday, August 4th from a brief illness in Tucson, AZ. His manager, Chris Rowe, confirmed a deadline. He was 85. Charles was a lovable and sensitive man, Rowe said in a statement. He always had the best stories, and you got a full performance while he told you. He was a close friend and client of many years who will be dearly missed. His family asked for privacy at this time, Rowe added. Details on a celebration of life ceremony will happen at a date and location to be determined. Cyphers worked extensively with Halloween's John Carpenter, first in the 1976 action film Assault on Precinct 13, in which he played Starker, one of the ill-fated police officers gunned down by gang members. He next appeared in Carpenter's 1980 horror film The Fog, playing Dan O'Bannon, and followed up with Carpenter's 1981 film Escape from New York, in which he appeared with his Halloween cast members Jamie Lee Curtis and Nancy Stevens. In the Halloween franchise, including the original 1978 film, 2018 sequel Halloween 2, and his final film, the 2021 Halloween Kills, Cyphers Lee Brackett is the former sheriff of Haddonfield, Illinois, and father of Annie Brackett. He's known for the line, "It's Halloween. I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare," which he says to Curtis's Laurie Strode. The actor said it was shocking but wonderful that he was asked to come back for Halloween Kills, he said in an interview at HorrorCon UK 2022. To be called back again in a film, it's unheard of after 40 years. Most people are dead, Cyphers said. His other film credits include 1978's Coming Home, 1979's The Onion Field, 1982's Honky Tonk Man, 1989's Major League, 1995's Murder in the First, among others. His television work includes a recurring role as Hugo Muncie in The Betty White Show, and guest starring roles in Gibbsville, Barnaby Jones, Wonder Woman, and The Dukes of Hazzard, as well as the role of Drake in the 1977 miniseries Roots. He most recently appeared in Sliders, ER, Seinfeld, Jag, and Any Day Now. His most extensive role was in the 1990s series Nick Freno, Licensed Teacher, in which he portrayed Al Yarriker. The world of Southern gospel music mourns the loss of Kelly Nellen Clark, an emblematic figure whose soulful voice and enduring spirit shaped the genre for over 4 decades. Kelly passed away at the age of 64, leaving behind a legacy that transcended her role as the lead of the family ensemble, the Nellens. Her death marks not only a personal tragedy, but also a significant moment in gospel music history. Born into a musical family, Kelly stepped into the spotlight early, her career intertwined with the rich tapestries of gospel melodies and church choirs. She first captured the hearts of audiences as a vibrant member of the Lefebvre, eventually taking up the mantle to lead the Nylons following her father's passing. Under her guidance, the group flourished, their harmonies echoing through the halls of countless venues and into the lives of millions. Kelly's voice, a blend of clarity and warmth, earned her multiple awards, including Favorite Alto and Favorite Female Vocalist from the Singing News Fan Awards. She was a fixture at Bill Gather's homecoming events, where her performances were met with admiration and applause, her presence a testament to her passion for gospel music. Her memoir, Coffee with Kelly, Reflections of Hope and Humor, shared not just the highs and lows of her career, but also her unwavering faith and the joy she found in every note. Offstage, Kelly was known for her philanthropy and her commitment to community, characteristics that defined her as much as her musical prowess. Kelly's unexpected departure in a tragic plane crash, along with her husband Jason, daughter Amber, and other close family friends, has left a void in the gospel community that will be deeply felt. As tributes pour in and fans cling to her recordings, her lasting memorials, we are reminded of her impact not just as a musician, but as a beacon of light in the lives of those she touched. Her melodies will resonate, her memory a lingering harmony in the canon of gospel music history. The entertainment world has lost a cherished figure, Christina Sendera, known not only for her long-standing partnership with Clint Eastwood, but also for her dedicated philanthropy and love for animals. Sendera passed away at the age of 61, leaving behind a legacy marked by her quiet yet impactful support of environmental and animal causes. Christina, who was deeply involved with the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary Foundation, was celebrated for her unwavering commitment to conservation. Her efforts were instrumental in advancing the foundation's initiatives, particularly those focused on marine life and equestrian issues. Her passion was evident in every aspect of her work, from hosting gala events to her hands-on approach to animal care, often seen in jeans and pigtails, far from the glitz of Hollywood. Clint Eastwood, her partner of many years, expressed profound sorrow over her loss, reflecting on her kindness and the deep care she brought into his life. The couple, who preferred to keep their relationship away from the spotlight, shared many moments away from the cameras, focusing on shared interests and quiet companionship. Despite her affiliation with celebrity through Eastwood, Christina chose a life of substantive action over superficial fame. Her involvement with the foundation and her active role in caring for animals showcased a woman of genuine substance and heart. Her legacy will live on through the ongoing work of the causes she championed and the memories cherished by those who knew her best.